What is up, you guys? Today is probably the coolest day when it comes to building Can-Am X3 parts that I've ever had the opportunity to share with you guys. So when we built the big mouth exhaust, it was kind of like a game changer for us. It's a true 2.5-inch straight through design, right? This is like what the end of our big mouth exhaust looks like. It doesn't taper down like the stock one. We have our own gasket, and it mates up to any stock muffler, and will mate up to any aftermarket muffler that uses the stock cat delete, or really anybody's cat delete out there. Pretty much it'll mate up to anything. So this is a 2.5-inch E-valve exhaust based off of our big mouth cat delete. But that's not what this video is about. The video is about this bad bama jamma. This is a 3-inch electronic dump valve exhaust. It's going to be the RPM side-by-side 3-inch E-valve exhaust. This sucker is here to set the X3 world on fire. Any guy with a big tune or a big turbo needs to be running this exhaust. So the turbo on the X3 is 3 inches. The exiting ports are 3 inches. They taper down real quick to 2.5. That's why the 2.5-inch exhaust tapers like it does. Take a look at that puppy. Ain't happening. 3 inches. Turbo back. 3 inches. Like it literally 3 inches all the way through. The best flowing exhaust that anybody with a big tune, these new RRs that are making 195 horsepower stock, like God, they are flowing some freaking exhaust gases. That's when this puppy came into play. So check it out. 3 inches, chain link flex pipe, dual O2 bungs, which by the way is standard on all of our exhausts now. Extremely free flowing, never deadheading E-valve dump pipe with this fishtail design. I love it. We've been doing this with street bikes, turbo street bikes, for years now. It's like my favorite design ever. Kind of like our signature design. That's that. Check that sucker out. Man, you're like my baby. So let's pause right there for a second. This is fully polished stainless steel, but I don't have it here yet. There is a 3-inch titanium version being welded up in extremely limited supply. So we will have those, and we'll kind of just build them as fast as we can get our titanium welding guy to build them, which is kind of slow. So they are coming. They will be in stock. Yeah, freaking A. 3-inch electronic valve titanium exhaust. That's gonna be insane. I've been running this exhaust now for about 2 months, probably. I started out with our 2.5-inch when I prototyped it, and I was like, man, I need a 3-inch one. Like, no one's got that. So we built it. That's that. The 3-inch one does not use your factory heat shields, but you still can use this heat shield. I've been running ours like this with just this back heat shield for the entire time I've had this exhaust on there. I thought about just modifying this bracket and clamping on the top, but it's been fine. It doesn't rattle, so that's good. You are gonna have to notch this a little bit to clear it if you're gonna run this exhaust shield. It does have to be notched just a hair. This is the stock exhaust bracket, and this is where a lot of other companies choke, and they don't even know it. They are not using an exhaust bracket at all for their mid pipes, and they're relying solely on the flex pipe to do all of the work on the X3. First off, that's not what a flex pipe's for, and those exhausts will crack over time. You have to have some sort of hanger or bracket. This is the OEM bracket that's been modified, cut, welded, and widened to accept our 3-inch exhaust. This is available from us with a core, meaning that if you take yours off and you send it back to us, we will refund you. If not, it's all yours. You can keep it and do whatever you want with it. So there's that. That's how you'll be mounting it. This is our Extreme HD V-band clamp that connects the turbo and the 3-inch mid pipe together. All of our 3-inch exhausts will come with this included. If you want to buy this separately for any of the other exhausts that we offer, or just buy it separately for whatever reason, these are for sale on our website. They are $29.95 shipped anywhere in the United States. our exhaust gasket. Obviously we don't use a stock one because ours are 2.5 inches through. They do fit up to the stock muffler, which then allows you to fit just about anyone else's mufflers as well. This is included, graphite barbed wire exhaust gasket. Our wiring harness, plug and play. This thing is that easy. You're going to wire this to your positive and negative terminals of your accessory ports, which are directly behind your shifter, located between the driver and passenger seat. To install this, you pretty much just need to remove your passenger seat. You can gain access to this through the top panel, or like shifting panel, whatever, but it's kind of a pain, and we say just remove the panel that's next to your passenger seat. They are going to come with a orange backlit toggle switch. Pretty sweet. Sweet and simple, just the way we like it. This is enough wiring to wire a 4-seater or a 2-seater. So our harnesses are kind of universal. There's that backlit toggle switch. Fully lit when off, only open and exhaust valve are lit when it's open. There's that. That will come all to you in a nice baggie, and about 8 zip ties, I think it's 8 zip ties, will be included for finishing up that wiring harness after you get it all routed. Extremely easy. Our instructions are super clear and have great photos, so you don't have to worry about it being tough. So don't worry, we're going to attach a bunch of video clips of us testing this thing, and in this video we'll kind of label them, what the car is doing. We have a couple of it going, you know, X amount of mile an hour with the exhaust closed and it open. During this entire testing phase of this exhaust, we've always ran the stock muffler, so it'll bolt up to any aftermarket muffler that accepts the stock downpipe or cat delete. So yeah, there you go, man. It's the RPM side-by-side 3-inch E-valve exhaust. That's a wrap for the RPM side-by-side 3-inch E-valve exhaust. Pick them up, rpmsidebyside.com. These things are going to be hot. The titanium one, even hotter.